Next stop on my journey into the world of James Blunt is a 1,200-mile trip to the beautiful paradise island of Ibiza. When James is not touring, he heads here to chill out, and I'm going to hang out with him for a weekend.
Yeah, we are in Ibiza. This is James Blunt's Meets, and today we are meeting Fearne.
Ah, there he is, Mr. Blunt.
So good to see you.
Thank you. Thank you for my lovely welcome to Ibiza. Are we taking my bag?
Come on, I can do that for you.
Ibiza.
We are welcome.
So far, my time with James has been fascinating. I started out thinking he was a posh boy who takes himself too seriously, but I found a hard-working guy who loves a good laugh. I can't wait to see what he has in store for me on this trip.
They have a nightclub.
In your house?
In my house. You will see it. You are going to be amazed.
What's it called?
Blunty's nightclub.
Blunty's nightclub.
Blunty's nightclub, where everybody's
amazing.
beautiful.
Oh no, this isn't planned. Rain. Oh God, go away, rain. It's typical that I've brought the rain from London. I have to say, this is not what I was expecting. This is more like an English summer in Bognor. After 20 minutes in the driving rain, it brightens up a little, and we finally turn off the main road.
This is my driveway.
Wow, I love it, off-road.
It's a bit like going into the Batcave.
Here we are.
Come on in. It's a bit of a construction site still.
Oh, this is quite a rustic route in, isn't it? Is this seriously it?
Come on in.
Is it too late to book into a hotel?
I think you'll really love it. Are you okay?
Yes, no, I'm coming. Sort of thinking it would be a bit different to this.
You know, I like to keep it real. Come on in.
Wow.
Have a look around.
This
I like
is...
to call it home.
I'm really starting to see a side of James that has never been seen before. The practical joker.
I have my awards.
Your awards there as well. The Charlie Challenge.
The Charlie Challenge. It's more global than you won't know about it in Britain.
Right. Who's Charlie?
Again, you won't necessarily know who he
Wait,
is, but
I get that.
It's a big award.
I can't help thinking just how long all this must have taken James to organise, from dragging the bed down to very carefully arranging the props.
You look really pretty.
Thank you. And now, as we sit on the roof, I'm sure in his head the idea of sharing a drink overlooking the hills of Ibiza probably seemed like a really good one, but the reality of the situation is far, far different. So you've lived here for 7 years?
Noel Gallagher sold me the house to begin with.
Because I've read several rumours in the paper that he moved away from here because you moved here.
I think he moved because I paid him a lot of wonga.
And then you moved in?
Yeah, because he needed it. Do you play him on your show?
I have, yeah. I have played the odd song.
Right, Starfucker.
That is harsh, and I did not expect that from you.
This is called Yeah Bass. Here, will you hold the glass?
Oh.
Someone's just a little...
I don't think humans are meant to drink that, James.
Oh, okay. Well, there we are. Go for your life. Okay. Yeah. Great stuff. All that'll happen now is you'll slowly feel dizzy, start to gently pass out. You should probably lie down now.
Do you think that any part of you living in Ibiza is a rebellion against your upbringing?
I was at a boarding school, so this is just a slight freedom from that, but I don't think it's a rebellion from that. I had a strict upbringing, but you kind of learn to enjoy the beatings and the buggery eventually.
Right. Oh, yeah, you just get into, don't mind me. Wow.
Family friend.
Right. He looks nice.
That's Ron Jeremy. He's the porn star.
Great. And he's a close...
Personal friend of mine.
Close friend of yours. OK. And, sorry, so is that the club?
I'm next door. Do you want to come and see the club?
Oh, well, we might as well. We might as well go and see the club as well. This is the club.
Come on in. Hey, guys. How you doing? Welcome to Blunty.
Hi. Hello. Hello there. Hi. James Blunt. Is he a big partier? Is he a big clubber, a raver? I think a lot of people would say no.
I write very gay music, but I really like to listen to house music and dance music, and I like the club scene.
You know what? It's not working out for me. It's just... I'm going to have to stay in a hotel. But thank you.
OK.
Thank you.
It's not what I expected. I thought we had an arrangement.
I mean, this is embarrassing, but I can't stay here, OK?
OK. Are you feeling anything from that alcohol yet, at all? Do you want another one?
No. No. It's now 10 p.m. and it's still pouring with rain, so James and I hit his favourite restaurant in Ibiza town. I just hope that after all the joking around, I can tap into the more serious side of him. Now, what I like, James Blunt, is the fact that you are a bizarre combination.
Right.
You are half military, half pop star. You went to Sandhurst.
Yeah, I did. I slept for a year on the floor beside a bed because they inspected my bed every morning. I spent 3/4 of an hour ironing my bed into place. I slept with the curtains open because I'd folded them and pleated them. Because in the morning in the inspection, it just was too long to do that in the morning. You might as well just leave it there the whole time. So my room was a work of art, and you're kind of treated like a slave. And so it's not much fun.
One story that I was reading about, it was that you had led the troops the wrong way into Kosovo or got lost.
That's definitely not true.
No.
No. That was a friend of mine. I was the first one to lead 30,000 soldiers up through Kosovo into Pristina airport. The Russians were there with 200 Russians lined up with their guns. They wouldn't let us on, and the only person to get onto the airport was my friend, who turned right instead of left by mistake with 30,000 people all turning left. And he crossed a minefield by mistake and ended up on the in the airport, on the airfield. And so, yeah, we could all see this guy waving at us from the airport.
James has had a lot said and written about him being a posh army boy, but when he starts to tell you stories, it dawns on you that the military life is very much part of who he is now. Does a bit of you get frustrated when you've got a lot of negativity chucked at you and you think, wait a minute, I have served my country, I've done 6 years in the army, and people are still throwing that at you?
We pay a lot of attention to the negative speakers in Britain, and a lot of the cynicism gets heard, but there are millions more people who are more positive than that, and I know that because I tour there and I meet them. Ibiza
is known around the world as the place to come and party, so despite the torrential rain, I couldn't leave without hitting the clubs. A delightful day for clubbing.
I think it's the first time I've turned up to a nightclub with an umbrella.
Yeah.
Come on in, this is Pasha.
James's song 1973 was inspired by the most famous nightclub in the world, Pasha, and here I am dancing with the man who penned it. Unfortunately, we're the only ones here. I think the hideous weather has kept the crowds away, but James is determined to find the party and stays on. It's 10 in the morning and still raining as I wait for James to turn up. But worryingly, for once, the most punctual man in rock is running slightly late. I obviously left Blunty last night in Pasha. There was no one in there. I don't know whether he stayed out or if he left after I left. Here he is. The sunglasses are on, the hood's up. This is not a good sign.
Hey.
James Blunt.
Can I sit down?
You can sit down. Come and sit down. Take a seat.
How did you sleep?
You won't want to hear this, but I have slept incredibly well.
Right.
What happened when I left empty Pasha?
It stayed empty for quite a long time, but then it did get busy a little bit later.
What's later?
About 4:30.
4:30?
Yeah.
You were still in there?
I was still in there.
And it got busy at 4:30?
It got busy at 4:30. And then a few people came back to mine.
Blunty's opened, did it?
Yeah. It's always open through the winter.
Have you been to bed?
I've been to bed.
For how long?
Or just enough to make it.
Would you like me to get you a coffee?
No, I'd like to go back to bed now, please. Yeah.
So, in this state that you're in, what do you want to do?
Should we go to Ibiza town?
If you want to stop and...
Be sick.
Be sick, eat, be sick again, then you can do that.
OK.
As we head out on the next part of our rain-lashed Ibiza weekend, it's very apparent that James is in a bad way, so I can't see much happening today.
Burger King.
Oh,
I'm going in there. Can we stop?
Yes, we can.
I'm definitely not eating in there.
Follow me. Here. A Whopper meal, por favor. You know, I actually had got you a present.
Great minds think alike. King and Queen of Ibiza.
Gracias.
This isn't what I was expecting, I'll be honest with you. Sat in a car, in the peeing rain, eating a burger with you.
We could go to the beach as well. I know you don't want to go
And
for
do what?
It might be nice just to see.
All right.
It's quite romantic in the rain.
All right, we'll go to the beach. I've got my bikini, we're all good.
Did you really bring a bikini?
I did.
To Ibiza in the winter?
Ibiza equals bikini in my head.
Right.
I've never been out of season. I don't know what I'm expecting, you know.
Thank you. And good night.
James's idea of a romantic walk along the beach really isn't working for me. We are now so soaked through and cold, we decide to put an end to our misery and head back to my hotel. Despite Ibiza being a bit of a washout and never making it through his front door, I feel I'm beginning to scratch the surface of who he really is. I just hope in Verbier we get better weather.
This has been Ibiza by winter. It's definitely not the kind of, you know, the rave up that is in the summer.
But you still managed to rave up. I think what I have learnt on this trip is that you can work hard, but you can really play hard as well. But I do believe that things could get more hectic in Verbier.
Yeah, the fact that you're going to, you know, up for skiing, having never skied before.
Never put skis on my feet.
And the fact that you just say, yeah, I'm going to give it a go, I think will be, could feel will be amazing.
I think we're becoming friends, aren't we, James?
Maybe.
We've been on a bike ride. That is friendship right there.
Okay, I think we're very close. I feel excited by that. I might count my losses right now and leave while we've reached a friendship.
We'll pick up the friendship in Verbier.
Great. There'll be benefits in Verbier.
Well, no, we'll just stay friends. Thanks. Bye now.
Goodbye.
See you in Verbier.
Yeah, whatever.
Coming up, I lose it on the piste. Shit! And Blunty shows me how to off-piste.
Seriously, Fearne, duck!